to the eye. Obey. Inside the eye, you will help us. You will obey.
And about time too. Can't release us, have you? No, sir. Oh. Well, what's your name? Chris, is it? That's right, sir. I'm not here to let you or your friends go. You're still to stay here under further notice. I only came to inform you that any suspicion that we had of you being saboteurs has now been cleared. Oh, good. Well, that's comforting to hear. Well, if you're convinced we're not saboteurs, why do you want to keep us here? You will remain here so we can keep an eye on you. We decided that you're fairly harmless, although you're not much use to us here. So we're going to have all of you transmitted back to Earth. I will just say one thing though. I wouldn't advise you getting caught up in any top secret security projects like this again, just in case of the mix-ups. The transmat will be ready shortly. The sooner you're off the eye, the better. We can't let him send us back to Earth. The TARDIS is on the satellite. Yes, I know, Jillian. Well, there's not much help standing there and just saying you know. What are we going to do? I'm thinking, John, I'm thinking. Oh, there you are. Ross, I need... Ross? Ross, don't walk away from me when I'm talking to you. Ross! Everything alright? It's Ross. He's behaving rather strangely ever since he came back from that satellite. I mean, just now, I was going to ask him to check the fuel reserve meters, and he just completely blanked me. Maybe he just isn't himself today. I wouldn't worry about it so much. He'll be back to his usual self in no time. Yes, you're probably right. What about those 3 strangers? The transmatter's ready now. I'm going to send them back to Earth in a few minutes. Good. The sooner they're gone, the sooner we can get some work done. Right, the transmat's up and running. Earth Control is expecting your arrival. We are good to go. Right, Doctor, if you and your friends would like to step up onto the platform. What's wrong? Is something the matter? There shouldn't be. It should be working. All the controls are functioning properly. Unless there's something wrong with the power. Ross, there's something wrong with the power in the transmat sending objects from space control to Earth control. Can you investigate it, please? Ross, please acknowledge my instruction. Ross! I've asked you to do something. Answer me. He's not answering. Maybe something's happened. I don't know. I'm going down to check. I'm coming with you. I'd prefer it if you stayed here. I'd prefer to come with you. And if the doctor goes, then we go too. Yes, we're not being left behind. Oh, all right then. For the sake of argument, I suppose you can come along too. But don't get in my way. Ross, step away from that control desk. Listen to me, step away from the desk. He can't hear you. Doctor. Something has some control over his brain. It's only telling him to obey one instruction. Which is what? To override the system. But what could possibly override the system? I suppose you 3 have something to do with this. Don't be ridiculous, we haven't got much of a clue what's going on here as you do. That's exactly what the perfect saboteur would want me to think. This is none of our doing. Whatever has taken control of Ross's brain is something radiophonic. You mean like a radio signal? Yes, John. Now, I don't know how this has happened, but what I do know is what has happened. Something else has got on board the station and has hypnotised Ross. Hey, you! What do you think you're doing? Get away from there! I said, get away from there! Ah! What was that? It sounded like Mr. Harker. Are you alright, Mr. Harker? I'm fine. Doctor, is that? Yes, I think you're right, Jillian. Cybermen!
Do not move. Do not resist. You will obey instructions.
What do you want us to do?
You will surrender the eye to us.
Never. Never!
You have little choice. The eye is now under cyber control.
No, Chris, don't!
It is useless to resist us.
Alright, we'll do what you say. Just don't harm any of these people. Now release that man at once.
Release the human.
Are you alright? I think so. What are these creatures?
You will be considered of use to us later. Take these humans to the detention room. I obey. Connect me to the cyber controller on Telos. You will remain in here.
Doctor, it's the Cybermen. Yes, John. But what are they? Cybernetic men. Human resources locked in a cybernetic shell. Their brains have been neuronically processed. They have no emotions, and they feel no pain. You mean they're half man, half machine? Precisely. Never mind that. What are they doing on the eye? We'll work that out later. Right now, we've got to try and find a way to warn Earth.
We have secured control of the eye and can proceed to stage 4. We can advance and begin the invasion.
Excellent. Cybermen will rise.